This is the Barbados Today afternoon news for Tuesday, March 13. Thank you for joining us. I am Mary-Claire Williams. At least 3 schools are remain closed today due to the ongoing cowage problem. Blackman and Collop, Belmont Primary and Parkinson remained closed. The Thelma Berry Nursery School is also closed. One elderly woman has been rendered homeless after she was evicted this morning. Luenda McCree of Howells Crossroad was forced to witness all her personal possessions being towed away after a family member defaulted on a loan taken out on her house. Chairman of the National Assistance Board, Dr. David Durant, was present to offer moral support after the bank issued the eviction order. He says he has also made arrangements to relocate her and secure her possessions.
With that, I decided to come here last night, and I spoke with the old lady, Miss Luenda McCree, and prepare her for today so that this morning wouldn't shock her. And I told her to just relax, let the marshals do what they have to do because they've been given a court order, so nothing we can change. Time was asked for already, so I couldn't ask for any more time. And we will try to make sure we relocate her so that at least she can have somewhere to rest herself after this. It was heartbreaking to see this happen again to an elderly person. But of course, it's nothing that's a family matter, and it's nothing we can do about it but provide help for this elderly lady. And that's what we have prepared. And her possessions, we have rented a container to make sure all her possessions don't go to the dump, because that's what they will do. Carry them to the dump and just dump them. We still would like her to have some possessions, something that have sentimental value to her, to hold on to. So we will store the valuables in a container for her, and we will relocate her to one of our facilities that we have prepared.
Dr. Durant told reporters this is not the first time that an elderly citizen is losing their home in this manner.
And unfortunately, these things are done within families, and I guess they didn't think of the consequences, that can follow, So the bank wants the place, and of course they would have made their representation in the high courts, and that order was given. I read the order, so I know it's legit. So here we are.
Prime Minister Frendel Stewart says he has enough proof that at least one voter in the St. Michael Northeast constituency breached the election rules in the last general election. And he says he wants to know why the woman saw it fit to take a photo of her ballot to show to opposition leader Mia Mottley. Stewart made the announcement 5 years after he promised to investigate claims of vote buying in the last election.
I have a copy of the report which the police wrote, and I have a copy of the report which the presiding people who presided at the polling station wrote. And both reports say basically the same thing. The constituency in which this happened was the constituency of St. Michael Northeast. And this is no figment of my imagination. This is no fake news. I have in writing the report, the 2 reports to which I just referred. And the young lady gave the police a statement according to the signed report of the police. And she said, I voted for Miss Motley. And I took a photograph of the ballot to show her.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
Thank you for staying with us. We're back now with news from the region, and we go to Grenada, where it's decision day as voters elect a new government. 45 candidates representing 7 political parties are contesting the poll. The Parliamentary Electoral Office says 78,222 people are eligible to vote in 64 polling stations. The election is being monitored by observer teams from CARICOM and the Organization of American States. The NNP won all 15 seats in Parliament in the last election, but the opposition National Democratic Congress says it is confident of a victory today and that it intends to cause a major upset in this election. Haiti's public security minister has banned customs agents from carrying firearms amid the ongoing strike by workers. Tensions have been high since the economy and finance minister reportedly made arrangements to unload refrigerated products for the assembly plants. The executive committee of the Association of Haitian Customs have dismissed calls from the finance minister to return to work. They claim that the government is disrespectful and has not implemented an MOU signed in October last year, providing salary increases and special status for customs officers. On the international scene, U.S. President Donald Trump has fired Secretary of State Rex Tillerson. Tillerson, a former CEO of ExxonMobil, was appointed just over a year ago, and he has now been replaced by the director of the CIA, Mike Pompeo. Trump has also nominated Gina Haspel to be the first woman to head the CIA. He thanked Tillerson for his service and said he believes the new state secretary would do a good job.
As far as Rex Tillerson is concerned, I very much appreciate his commitment and his service, and I wish him well. He's a good man.
Mr. President, what did you tell Rex Tillerson? What did you say to Rex?
Rex and I have been talking about this for a long time. We got along actually quite well, but we disagreed on things. When you look at the Iran deal, I think it's terrible. I guess he thought it was okay. I wanted to either break it or do something, and he felt a little bit differently. So we were not really thinking the same. With Mike Pompeo, we have a very similar thought process. I think it's going to go very well. Rex is a very good man. I like Rex a lot. I really appreciate his commitment and his service, and I'll be speaking to Rex over a long period of time. I respect his intellect. I respect the process that we've all gone through together. We have a very good relationship for whatever reason, chemistry, whatever it is. Why do people get along? I've always, right from the beginning, from day one, I've gotten along well with Mike Pompeo. And frankly, I get along well with Rex too. And, you know, I wish Rex a lot of good things. I think he's going to do, I think he's going to be very happy. I think Rex will be much happier now, but I really appreciate his service. But with Mike, we've had a very good chemistry right from the beginning.
That's news this afternoon. Remember, there's more on our website, www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We're on Izumi Media in bus terminals and Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also find us on Mix 96.9 FM. I am Marie Claire Williams. Good afternoon.